Somewhere right now, a small factory is sitting on a genuinely excellent capability, a process, a material, a finish nobody else in the region has quite mastered. And somewhere else, on the other side of the world, a buyer is actively looking for exactly that: real demand, real capital, ready to move. They never find each other. Not because either side did anything wrong. The factory kept making excellent things. The buyer kept looking. The two simply never crossed paths because nothing was actually looking for the match. This is the third obstacle we keep meeting: resource mismatch. Local advantages, a unique product, an idle asset, a pool of skilled labor sitting right there, unable to connect accurately and efficiently with the global demand and capital that would value them most. Here's what makes this one different from the first two challenges. Information silos mean you can't see the opportunity. Decision-making blind spots mean you copy the wrong strategy. But resource mismatch is quieter than both. Everyone involved can already see clearly. The factory owner isn't confused about what they make. The buyer isn't confused about what they need. The capability exists, the demand exists, they just never touch. Think about how the McDonald's franchise model actually spreads. It doesn't scout every country by hand. It builds a system precise enough that the right operator in the right district finds it and pulls it in themselves. Matching, not chasing. Most local economies don't have that matching layer. So excellent local resources sit exactly where they've always sat, visible to their neighbors, invisible to the one buyer on another continent who'd pay the most for them. And the mismatch cuts both ways. Idle capacity goes unused, while somewhere else, a company is paying a premium for exactly that capacity, sourced worse from further away. Skilled labor sits underemployed at home, while global capital searches for that exact skill and can't find where it lives. For a long time, fixing this meant trade missions, sourcing agents, hoping a broker happened to know the right two parties. Slow, expensive, and dependent on luck holding up long enough for a chance meeting to occur. Here's the part we think is genuinely solvable now. A think tank brings the judgment to know which local resource is actually rare and which is just ordinary. AI brings the reach mapping local assets and global demand as nodes, then matching them directly, point to point, continuously, rather than waiting for a trade fair to bring the right two people into the same room once a year. Not manufacturing new advantages, simply making sure the advantages that already exist stop sitting undiscovered. So here's a question worth sitting with this week. Somewhere in the world, is there already a buyer looking for exactly what you make? And would you have any way of knowing they exist? For most local resources, the honest answer is still no. That's the mismatch this series is really about. I'm Raymond. See you in episode 4.